Don't stress about it, Hank. It's good to know, but don't worry. I'm thinking I might quit my job soon. What they're doing really bothers me, but I've got a plan. I can make it look like they're bothering me and maybe even say they're being inappropriate with me. After all, I have Carrie's texts where she asked me to try and get you to like me, and all her friends agreed with it. I never told Carrie if it worked, and now she won't stop asking. She's doing that. That's silly. Why would she think like that? Sandra pondered. Because she's lost touch. She's living in this pretend world and doesn't get what real life is like back here. I feel like I should text her something, but I'm not sure what to say, I admitted. Go on, send her what we planned for Tuesday. Doesn't matter if it's early. It's not like she can call me. Just do it, Sandra encouraged. Are you sure? I double-checked. Yeah, let's just do it. Maybe it'll make her think twice about the rest of her trip, Sandra agreed. Okay, love, here goes. I'll send it once we stop talking and blind copy it to you. You know I took pics of your empty closet and drawers, right? I'll send them too, I informed her. Okay, that works, but no pics of the ring on the table. Let her find that on her own, Sandra instructed. Okay, I agreed. Maybe I can be there when she comes home and sees it. Want a pic of that? No, she might not even care, or who cares if she does. Let's talk about something else. What are you wearing now? Sandra changed the subject. Hey, baby, I thought we weren't going down that road, I teased back. Well, nothing. I'm naked, about to hop into a long, hot bath. Someone tired me out this weekend, Sandra confessed. You know it's not real without pics, I joked. Yes, need pics, sweetie, she laughed. All right, but you better sleep tonight. Don't want you crashing your car tomorrow because you're too tired, I warned. I will, promise. Sleep. I'll get some sleep. You're a naughty boy, Hank. You'll have your pic soon. I gotta go before my bath gets cold. I'll be thinking of you in my bath and as I sleep. Night, sweetie. Night, honey. I'll be dreaming of you too, she said. A few minutes later, her selfie came. She was sitting in the tub, the bath bubbles hiding just a bit of her. Her nipples were out, and she had the brightest eyes and widest smile. That picture needed a frame, and maybe a spot on my work desk. Okay, maybe not. It's going somewhere, though, I narrated. Then came her text to Carrie. Sandra, I checked on Hank. Bad news, Carrie. All his stuff is gone. Closets, everything. Only your things are left in your place. No one near your place knows where he went. He's gone. No note. Don't know what to say, I remembered. I don't know if Carrie replied because I fell asleep, and I don't think I cared if she did. I woke up feeling great, as if I had the best sleep ever. I had my breakfast at the hotel, then I was off driving. It was around 1 p.m. when my phone rang. Hello, thanks to Bluetooth, I could talk hands-free while driving. Hey there, did you sleep well? I sure did, how about you? Oh, I had the best dreams. Hank waking up was the last thing I wanted this morning. How's the drive? It's going well, just like yesterday. I'll need to stop for gas in an hour, but I'm making really good time. That's good to hear. I've got some news to share, you ready? All right, hit me. 2 things. First, Carrie flipped out after I texted her last night. She was so mad, she scared off the guy she was with. I almost laughed myself silly. You've got to read it tonight. I'll check it out. And the second thing? This is even better. Her 6 friends came to my office today, all fired up at me. I got it all on tape. They don't know that though. They were angry because they thought I didn't try to keep you at home by making moves on you like I had promised. When I told them I made no such promise and wouldn't do that because she's your wife, they went nuts. I had to stop myself from laughing. We'll listen to it together when we meet. I did laugh, even though I didn't know these women or what they looked like. That's a promise. Try to get a video next time. Honestly, I've no clue who these women are or what they look like. You've met them at work stuff before. You probably just don't remember. They stand out more when they're all together. They're not causing you trouble, are they? No, darling, not at all. I might start looking for a new job soon, but I'm going to report them. I have a recording that will prove they did wrong. They deserve it. Hold on, don't stir up trouble. It's not worth it, Sandra. You've been through enough. Just stay safe. I can't bear the thought of you getting hurt, okay? Oh, honey, you touch my heart. They can't really do anything bad to me. I'll keep safe for you. Don't worry, Hank. I'll keep a low profile. Maybe I should work where you are. We have offices there too. Should I try to move? I'd love that, Sandra. You know you'd be living with me, right? Can you handle that? Yes, I think I can. But can you? Let's not rush this decision. It's my top choice, so if you're ready, we can go for it. All right, you've got a point. But what about Sam? How would he feel about you moving away? Sam's not really a worry for me. I don't think we expected our marriage to last much longer. I'll talk to him, but it shouldn't be a big deal. I could move to be with you, become a resident like you, then file for divorce. We don't share money or property, so it should be easy. Sam won't be a problem. Still, the whole situation is a bit hard to wrap my head around. You'd be okay with just being with one person, with you, Hank. I know it's been only a few days, but I feel it. Maybe we could even think about having kids. Is it too soon to talk about this? Wow, I've always wanted kids, but Carrie didn't. Wow, Sandra giggled. Okay then, I'm in my car, but I need to head back to work. Talk tonight? Yes, I'll text you when I get to a hotel, maybe around 8:30 or 9. I'll be up waiting. Drive safe, okay? I don't want to lose you to a car mistake. I chuckled, got it. No silly driving. Can't wait to talk tonight. Love, bye-bye. Kids? Are we already talking about kids? How do I feel? Wow, the truth is, Sandra is the first woman to talk about having kids with me. Wow, that's something. Let's think about this another way. Imagine 4 months from now, I'm looking at Sandra and Carrie. They're right next to each other, and I need to pick one. Yeah, big choice, I know. But it's obvious, Sandra. I could never trust Carrie again, not even for a second. No matter what happens, I can't trust her. So I trust Sandra. She said she'd be okay with just me, and why not? She's been open and honest since we met. She really wants to help me, and she's shown it. And her past, married 6 times, but does it matter now? I don't think so. If I trust her, I need to believe what she said about her past marriages. Trust is all or nothing, right? So I trust her. Being with her makes me happy. Just being around her makes me a better person. And about Thursday night, I still feel bad, but she thinks it was good for me. She believes it helped me. Who would even think that? I just can't picture some doctor saying, "Go ahead, hurt someone, it'll make you feel good." But that's what Sandra told me she did when she made me lose my mind, and she was glad to do it. That just blows my mind. I can't see Carrie doing something like that for me. No way. Carrie wouldn't even cheer me up with a special favor, not the full way. She might start, but then she'd just spit it out at my feet like always. But with Sandra, it's different. She's all in, always happy. She's just everything I'd want. Plus, she's super smart and really beautiful. So, decision made. I'll move on from Carrie as soon as I can, then see what Sandra and I can build. It feels like a good plan. Things are moving super fast, but it feels right. I wonder if Sandra and I had met when we were both single, would it have gone this fast? Only God knows. I found another hotel and checked in earlier than planned. Then, after dinner, I texted Sandra. Hank settled in for the night. Can we talk? Sandra, can you wait 30? I'm dealing with Sam, he's being difficult. We'll call you soon, okay? Hank, okay. What's Sam upset about? Those 30 minutes turned into 40, the longest 40 of my life, until Sandra finally called. Sorry, love, had to sort out something with Sam. He's upset because I'm skipping a party we planned a while back. Totally forgot it, but wouldn't dream of going now. What kind of party? Oh, love, it was a swingers party, a group we know. Haven't seen them in months, but like I said, I'm done with that. It's just you for me now. Sam will find someone else to go with, he always does. I'm not into that scene anymore. I'm over it. Honestly, it was fun once, but now I want something else. What's that? He asked. It's you, Hank. I want a good man to love, and I want him to love just me. And, yeah, kids later on. Does that freak you out? Not at all, actually. You've got my heart racing big time. I can't believe you're real, that you're here with me. That's so sweet. You're not mad about my past? Nope, your past? I think it makes what we have richer. Did that sound weird? I mean, I love what you bring to us. Is that better, Hank? You're making me turn red. Thanks for the kind words. Yes, I've lived, and I want to share it all with you. I want you to have all of me. It sounds like you want that too. I do. I spent a day thinking about, well, everything, and I realized I want you in my life for good. This isn't just a quick thing for me, Sandra. You have to believe that. I've fallen for you hard in the past few days, and I want to be with you forever. There, I said it. We can talk about it when you're ready, okay? Hank, I feel the same. I've liked you for so long, but it's more than that now. It's deeper. I love you too. I want to spend my life with you. So, what's next? There's a job I can get where you're going, in Santa Fe. I can apply tomorrow. It might take a bit to sort out, but I'm pretty sure I can land it. Do you want me to? Should I come live with you? I will if you say yes. I want that. Go for it. This mess with Carrie turned into the best thing ever. By that, I mean you. Let's make a promise to each other and do it, okay? I love you, Sandra, and I want you with me always. Please say yes. Yes, should I say it louder? Hank, yes, yes, yes. Sandra laughed, and I joined in. So, tomorrow you'll ask for a move to Santa Fe? I'll be there by noon. I think I'll settle into the condo and check in with our workplaces. Then what? Shop for food, I guess. My head's all over. Can you come this weekend, or is that too soon? Help me, I said, laughing. It took her a bit to stop laughing. I'll ask for the move first thing. I'll also talk to our HR folks to see how long the move takes at my job. There might be an interview, but no worries. I'd even take less pay to go. So, let's see what happens tomorrow, okay? I love you, Hank. I love you too, Sandra. Man, we're going to have a life together. I won't sleep for days now. You need to sleep tonight, Hank. No accidents. Get there safe and get our place ready. I'll join you as soon as we can make it happen, okay? I love you. Wow, our place later, after things calm down. I want to buy a house. Is that okay? A house with a pool. Can we do that, Hank? You can have anything to keep you happy. But first things first, living there. Then, divorce, all else comes after. I got it. My move starts tomorrow with that condo. Yours starts when you move in. You're sure? Yes, don't worry about it, Hank. Our life will be ours alone. Sam will get it. Like I said, this marriage was just for show. It wasn't a big deal. I was sure. Got to go, love. Sleep tight. I want you safe tomorrow, okay? Love sounds sweet hearing. Honey, love you. We'll text when I get there. Might be lunchtime. We'll see. Night. You sleep too. Talk tomorrow. Wow, I was too wired to sleep. Then I remembered Sandra said I'd find Carrie's text funny. I had 49 new texts from her. I couldn't look for the one I wanted without seeing some pictures. Yeah, they were shocking, but not like dirty magazines. Two things hit me hard. First, the picture quality was really bad, like maybe something got on her camera. It made her look cheap. Second, I didn't mind. It was Carrie in those photos, not at all. That was weird. I should have felt something, but nothing. Her text was a laugh though. Carrie, what do you mean he left? He can't just leave, that jerk. Now I'm mad. Was about to meet someone new and had to send him away. I'm too mad to have someone over. This sucks. My holiday is wrecked. Wrecked? What now? This is all on you, Sandra. You should have been with him. Find him, be with him, bring him back. This isn't right. What do I do now? Can't even drink away my sadness because I'm broke. Now I'm not hooking up either. Gee, I hate everything. I really do. Sandra's reply was spot on, even better, actually. Sandra, seems like you think I'm someone who sells love. Carrie, you're someone. I'm not that person and definitely not yours. Wow, Sandra never mentioned that harsh text. That's wild. There were lots of messages between Carrie and her work pals, but I didn't really care for those. Up to now, Carrie hadn't replied to Sandra's harsh words. Maybe she won't. Who knows? And really, who cares? I quickly sent a text to Sandra though. Hank, I saw what Carrie said back, and yeah, it was kind of funny. Couldn't help but peek at some of the photos too. No big deal. They were just bad quality pics to me. Didn't feel anything seeing Carrie in them. She's like a stranger now. Also saw what you sent her. What can I say? You're amazing, and I love you, Sandra. Oh, I love you more. You're my guy, Hank. No one gets to talk bad about my man, especially not her. Sleep tight, love. Dreaming of you tonight. I paused to look at her photo again. Sandra is so stunning. How did I get so lucky? I don't know, but I'm not questioning it. I got to the condo by 10:30 the next morning. It took a minute to figure out where to park, then headed in to talk to the person at the front desk. Yes, they actually had a front desk. I told them my name and work, and they put me in their system. Two young guys with hotel-like carts came, followed me to my car, and loaded my stuff. Then, they showed me where to park for my condo. I parked, then went with them. My place was up on the 6th floor, and wow, it wasn't like any condo I'd seen. It felt like those fancy rooms in big hotels. The living room had a huge glass wall that looked out over the city and mountains far off. What a sight! Just like Mr. Cranch said, it had everything I could think of. The main bedroom was amazing. It had the same big windows as the living room, and no one could peek in. The young guys put my bags in the bedroom, and I made sure to give them a good tip. Then, I sat on the bed and texted Sandra, Hank, I'm here, and this condo is amazing. It's like a fancy hotel room, great views of the city and mountains from the living room and bedroom. I don't think photos will show how good it is. What about your job move? Can you call? She called in no time. Hi, love, good to know you're there safe. Send some pics and maybe a video later. I can't wait to see our new place. I laughed. It's hard to capture how great it is with just my phone, but I'll try to get some good shots this afternoon and tonight. The view of the city and mountains is stunning. So, what's up with your job transfer? Sandra laughed too. You won't believe this. I applied for the job online the moment I got in this morning and got a call back in just 30 minutes. HR just wanted to make sure I really wanted to move, and then they put me straight into a call, which turned out to be my interview. I got the job and more money too. They asked if I could move down there next week, but I said I could move today. We both laughed. That's awesome. So when will you get here? I'll be there late this week. I have tons to pack, but the company is moving most of it for me. How's this? I fly in on Saturday. I'll land in Santa Fe with a few bags, the rest will come a bit later. Even my car is being shipped. I've got the rest of the week off to pack, plus next week to settle in. I've told Sam about it, he's okay. He's already found someone else. Sandra laughed again. Wow, Sandra, we get to start our life in just a few days. What should I buy for food? What do you want? Coffee? Just the simple stuff, hun. Maybe some wine too. We can shop for more on Sunday or Saturday afternoon after you pick me up. I want to explore our new city. I'm so excited, Hank. Guess what? You're arriving the same day Carrie gets back. Talk about timing, really. Ha! That feels like payback. I love it. Let's send her a video Saturday night, naked. How about let's think on that, okay? I want to keep things quiet until I sort out my divorce. Understand? I don't want to stir up trouble. I get it, babe, and I agree. It was just a passing thought. How about this instead? We send her my divorce papers and our wedding license when it's time. It got quiet for a bit. Hank, you really want to marry me for real? Wow, I just said that, but it's what we've been hinting at, right? Well, yes, Sandra, that's what we've been talking about, right? A life together, kids. You were thinking that too, right? Yes, I was, but part of me was scared. Scared you wouldn't see me as wife stuff. I'm okay if that's true, but I do want to be your wife, Hank. I only think wife when I think of you, so let's make it official when you're here, okay, love? I heard Sandra sniff, then she said, yes, let's do that. I don't know why this makes me cry, Hank. It feels so real now, doesn't it? I really want to be your wife, love. Want our life together. Do I sound silly? No, you're not silly. I was scared. I was being silly, but we're not, are we? This is real for us. It doesn't bug me how fast it's been. I only want us to be sure. That means getting married. I wouldn't think this way about anyone else, Sandra, not even Alicia, my best buddy. You'll meet her, and you'll like her. So yeah, love, getting married, a whole life together is what we want. Sandra sniffed again. Thanks, Hank. I love you so much, it shocks me, and we're just days away, aren't we? I'm so happy about that, Hank. You don't know how much. I had to laugh. Yeah, I get it, Sandra. Just a few days apart, then I want us never to be apart. We can wait a few days, right? Yes, just a few days. Hold on, love, I'm getting texts from Carrie. Are you getting them too? My phone was buzzing, so yes. Yeah, I am. Want to read them together? Yes, let's see what's up with her now. Carrie, okay, Sandra, you got mad at me, and that was fair. I'm sorry, I was mean. I lost my cool and treated you bad. Please don't be mad at me. I get what you said. Said back to me, and it's hard to say, but you were right about everything, the work, girls, my crazy wife idea, Hank, our trip, all of it. I'll be back home this Saturday and hope we can meet for dinner. I really need your help to sort out the mess I've made with my life and marriage. I'm not sure if I can fix things with Hank, but I have to try. You're the only friend who's ever given me smart advice. Can you help me now? Well, this is a surprise. What do you think, Hank? My feeling is it's too little, too late. I'm heading in a much better direction. She can't make up for what she did, and I won't leave you, not now, not ever. I plan to be with you for the rest of my life, if you're okay with that. Does that clear things up, Sandra? That does, Hank, that does. I'll wait a bit, then tell her I can't meet Saturday. Maybe I should fly out Friday. Let me check for flights and see when I can get in on Friday. Is that good for you? A day sooner? Absolutely. Also, look for flights to Albuquerque. It's not far from here, maybe less than 50 miles. You might find something easier. I can pick you up from there. I'll do that now, love. I'll call you back tonight. After hanging up, I thought about Carl's message. To be honest, it tugged at my heart a bit, but just a bit. Now, I had to call my new office and let them know I've arrived. Then, find a grocery store. My new boss, Robin Finch, picked up quickly when I called. She told me to take the next week easy to settle in. She sounds like a great person to work for. I had to say, this move was turning out great for me in so many ways. The grocery store was close, just a short walk away. I've done food shopping before, so it was no big deal. My only problem was not knowing what Sandra liked to eat. Well, I could fix that when she got here. Next, I went to the liquor store and picked up lots of different wines and strong drinks. I'm not into beer, and neither was Sandra from what I saw. On my way out, I saw a food truck and stopped to get a chicken burrito. I've got to say, it tasted way better here than where I used to live. Then, back home to put away the food and drinks and then unload all my stuff. It took a long time because I didn't want to take up all the storage space. I saved most of it for Sandra. She did say she had a lot more stuff than me. After that, I poured myself some scotch and sat on the sofa. This place was amazing. I took out my phone and clicked a few pics, but they were too dark, so I fixed the settings. The next ones came out much better. I walked around the condo, taking pictures, and even made some videos, one of the living room and one of the main bedroom and bath. I also took some pics through the living room windows. They were okay but didn't really show the real view. I'd take more tonight to send. I spent some time picking the best photos and sent them all to Sandra. Hank, our home. Before Sandra replied to me, she messaged Carrie. Sandra, thanks for saying sorry, Carrie. I do appreciate it. Sadly, I won't be home this weekend. In fact, I'll be moving to another state. A chance came up that I just can't pass up. So, I don't know what to tell you. You really made a big mess of things. I really can't give you any hope. Your time with Hank is done. He's gone, and he won't come back to you. He won't take you back. I talked to him, and he's sure you two are done for good. It's sad to see, to hear the big hurt and mess you made. I do wish you the best going forward. I do. But I won't be part of it. Goodbye, Carrie. It's strange, I felt more sad about losing Sandra's friendship than losing Carrie. How messed up is that? It was still early in the day. I finished my drink and chose to nap. I must have been really tired because as soon as I lay down on a very comfy bed, my phone alarm woke me up. 3 hours had just flown by. I showered, got dressed, and walked through the condo, turning on lights. I saw a text from Carrie on my phone. Carrie, why are you in Santa Fe, New Mexico? Did you start working again? That surprised me. Then I remembered I forgot to turn off the dumb phone tracker app. I fixed that in a few seconds. Oh no, did I have to do the same for my car? I wasn't sure. It wasn't a GM, so no OnStar, but there might be a tracking thing like my phone. I had to check. I couldn't believe I forgot. I got my laptop hooked up to the condo's Wi-Fi and looked up info on my car. Yep, it had a tracking thing. I didn't know if Carrie could use that, but I wasn't risking it. An hour later, yep, it took that long to figure out, I got it turned off. Wow. Later, I took lots of pics of the amazing sunset over the mountains, and when it was fully dark, I took shots of the city lights. I picked the best ones and sent them to Sandra. I had to heat up a big tray of Mexican food for dinner. It was meant to feed four, but I ate it all up fast. I wasn't a big fan of Mexican food before, and I couldn't even say the name of what I ate, but it was very tasty. Right after I cleaned up, my phone rang. Hey love, sorry I took so long to call. I've been so busy packing my stuff, but I'm almost done. I'll be done by tomorrow. So here's the plan. I'm flying into Albuquerque, getting there Friday afternoon at 2:30. I'm flying Southwest Airlines. I've got 3 bags to check, so I'll be a bit late getting out. Okay, awesome. I'll be there waiting for you. I can't wait. These 2 days are going to drag by, Sandra. I told my office I'll only work a bit next week, just a few hours each day. My new boss is really nice, she's making things easy for me. I got your message to Carrie. Oh, do you think I was too mean to her? I laughed a bit. You're asking the wrong person, Sandra. She did send me a message though. I forgot to turn off my phone's location thing, and she knows I'm in Santa Fe right now. I turned it off for my car too, but she knows I'm here. Did you write back? Not yet, but I've been thinking about it. Just a quick message to say we're done. What do you think? I'm not sure, Hank. What would you tell her? I wouldn't bring you up, but I'll say we're through, and I don't want anything to do with her. I won't say I've moved here either. I can send you the message too. Okay, darling. I love the photos you sent. I'm so excited to see it all in person. Just a bit over a day and a half, that's when you'll be here. Soon, love. We talked some more, then she went back to packing. I poured another drink and wrote a message to Carrie. I didn't send it just yet, though. Hank had a tough message to send. He told his soon-to-be ex, where I am and what I do is not for you to worry about now. All thanks to you, I came back from a great trip to find nothing left for me. The past 5 years were a lie. I won't let that slide, nor can I forget what you did. We're done, it's over. No chats or calls will change this. I don't want to know you anymore. Your messages killed any love left in me. Move on, leave me be. One more thing, don't bother telling me why you did what you did. I don't want to know. All your actions showed me you don't want us anymore. That's okay, just go. My future won't have you in it. With that said, he took a deep breath. He made sure Sandra knew, then took a moment for himself. Just a bit later, Carrie replied, Hank, I see you're still mad. I get it, things went wrong, but we can fix them. Don't talk about ending us, I won't let that happen. Saying our love was a lie isn't true. Yes, I messed up, you're fun, that was wrong of me, I'm sorry. Does that help? But walking away from me was wrong too, almost too wrong to forgive, that was really small of you. Hank's message, now simpler, kept its tough tone but was easier to grasp. Carrie's response was also toned down, matching his in simplicity and emotion. So, I'll be home this Saturday. You know which flight and when I land. I've got no cash for a taxi, so pick me up, okay? We'll talk when I get back, we can sort this out, we can do it together. I know that's what you want too, so let's do it together. Man, oh man, is she losing her mind? I blocked her number. Tomorrow I'm getting a new phone with a new plan, one without Carrie in it. Then it hit me, she never said she loved me in that message, not even a hint. All she did was tell me once more what our life would be like. Yeah, sure. Thinking over it, I realized I couldn't recall a single time in recent memory when Carrie said she loved me, not in Jamaica, not even when we were close. She liked the moments, sure, but love? Did she ever say she loved those moments? Nope, she didn't. So when was the last time she said she loved me? I thought hard, going back months, then more months, and figured it had been at least a year and a half. We were leaving her office Christmas party, she was tipsy, and I nearly had to carry her to the car. She said she loved me as we got to the car, but why? Thinking about it, she only said she loved how I looked after her. I took it another way, and man, I really can't recall the last time she said she loved me, not on my birthdays, holidays, or past anniversaries. What the heck? How did I skip over that? Maybe I should warn Sandra that I'm a total fool and tell her she could find someone much better. Nah, forget that. Thinking of Sandra, I shared Carrie's last message with her, adding, Hank just realized Carrie hasn't said she loved me in over 2 years, maybe more. How could I not see that, Sandra? Maybe you loved her so much, you just believed she felt the same. I really don't know, sweetie, but is it possible? I love you, Hank. Thanks, I love you too. I stopped Carrie's texts, and I'm getting a new phone deal tomorrow. I think we will be together again in 38 hours. I need to find something to do tomorrow, Sandra. LOL, you're amazing, my guy. I'm in the bath, want a new pic? No, I still have the last one. I'm thinking of making it big and putting it up in our room. LOL, I love that. We should have one of you too. Me in the bath? I don't do bubble baths, Sandra, so I don't see a problem. Hank, let's wait on that, okay? We can talk about it after you've been here a long time, like 10 or 20 years, or even 6. As you want, my love. God, I love to think that, say that, feel that, my love. 38 hours, then take your vitamins, baby, we have 5.5 days to catch up on. Can you manage, Hank? You'll get my best try, that's a promise, Sandra. Okay, baby, I'm going to finish my bath and head to bed. Talk tomorrow lunchtime, I'll call, Hank. Okay, love, I love you, sleep well, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Did I say I love you? I love you, Sandra. Love you too, get lots of sleep, baby. I plan to keep you busy for hours when I arrive, good night, my love. What a change from Sandra to Carrie. Everything about Sandra, every call and word since last Thursday, was kind, caring, real, and full of love. I was important to her, and this, from someone I made fun of and didn't like for years. Carrie said nothing at all. Carr's last text was all about her. Why did she write to Sandra about messing up and wanting to fix things with me, but act so cold and far away when she later talked to me? I thought maybe she liked Sandra more than she liked me. Well, that's okay. Even her last message didn't make me mad or upset like it would have if I was alone in my old place feeling sorry for myself. It just showed me I was over Carrie. It seemed like Carrie didn't get me at all after living together for 5 years. Did she really not know me? Was it all just some crazy idea she had, or did she never really care? Care? I decided it didn't matter, we were done, and that was that. I'm here now, starting over with a woman who loves me, and who I love back. That's all that mattered to me. I kind of wished I could see her face when she found out I left her at the airport. I'd even pay for a big picture of that. I had another drink and looked out the window. Santa Fe looked amazing at night. I took a picture and sent it to Sandra. I woke up early the next day, feeling great and ready for the day. I made coffee, took a shower, and got dressed. I grabbed a cup of coffee, then checked my phone for the nearest store of my cell service. It was just a few miles away. Let me tell you, it was a total pain to leave my old phone plan and start a new one on my own. Why on earth does it take 4 whole hours to switch plans and get a new phone? The only fast thing was paying on my way out. At least I kept my old number because of all my work contacts. I didn't want to text or email hundreds of people just because I wanted to cut ties with Carrie. Because of that mess at the store, I missed Sandra's call during her lunch. I texted her to explain and said we'd talk when she could. Feeling a bit lost, I decided to check out my new workplace and maybe meet my new boss. This place was way more relaxed than my last job. Everyone wore what I thought looked like cowboy clothes, and they were all super friendly. As I introduced myself, I met my boss, Robin Finch. She was stunning, like breathtaking, and just as nice. Her voice was super smooth. I'm just glad I have Sandra, otherwise, it would be tough to focus here. Robin, who made it clear to call her just that, welcomed me warmly. She was smart and laid out everything about the department clearly. She believed in working smart and making sure we enjoy our jobs. After talking for about 15 minutes, she showed me around, and we stopped by my new office. It was amazing, not a tiny cubicle at all. It was a room at the top with views of big hills. I had a big desk, my seat, shelves full of books, and 2 couches. 2 couches. My helper popped in, and Robin said we should meet Janice. Pedigree was a bit younger than 40 and was very pretty. She was both very good at her job and very fun at the same time. She didn't stay long after she left. Robin led me to sit on one of the couches, then shut the door with a smile. So, Hank, I talked a lot with Daniel Cranch about you. He didn't ask if I wanted you here, you know. You got this job without a normal job talk. I've known Daniel for a long time, nearly 12 years, and he never talked about anyone like he did about you. I've never seen him or heard about him giving one of our company rooms to someone to live in for free for as long as they want. Robin laughed a little. He made it very clear that I was to do everything to make you happy and keep you working here. She just looked at me, and I turned red. So, Hank, I'm not one to pry or spread talk, but I am wondering. Daniel said you were a great find for us. Want to tell me more? She sat close, one leg over the other, the top leg moving a bit as she talked. She was still smiling, and it was a smile that could make anyone spill their secrets. I'm not sure what to say, Robin. I was on a break which ended suddenly, and well, I needed to find a new place fast. I saw this job while I was waiting for my plane back home, so I put in for it. I'm right for it, I know. Hank, your past work is really something. Oh, thanks. Like I said, moving was my plan no matter what, so I asked for this change. I told Mr. Cranch why I needed a new start, and now I'm here. It's all a bit of a shock how quickly it happened. I really didn't think it would go down like this. I thought I'd have to quit my job when I walked into his office. Yeah, you had to move that bad? I just sort of shrugged. Yeah, I ended up in New Mexico. I didn't really care where, just not where I was before. Robin looked into my eyes, trying to figure me out. Divorce, she guessed. Yeah, I'll start that process here as soon as I can. She looked a bit confused, but I explained anyway. It's all because of a 5th-year trip to Jamaica that blew up. My wife told me right after we got there that she wanted to be with other men the whole 2 weeks. I had no choice in it, so yeah, our trip ended real quick for me on the very first day. It took me forever to leave Jamaica compared to the short time I was supposed to be on vacation. I asked for a job transfer here while I was waiting for my flight home. Robin's mouth dropped open. She did that? The hot wife thing? Yeah, she had another guy in our room less than 2 hours after I walked out. She thought I'd come back and told me to sleep in the hotel lobby because she was keeping the guy for the night. Wow, you had no clue? None. It was a total shock. Getting a divorce where I used to live is super costly and a huge hassle, no matter why you want it, plus it can get dragged out forever. Not here, though. That's true, I've been through it myself, she replied. Oh, I apologize, I answered. Robin simply ignored it. It was 2 years back, I'm over it. Do you think your wife will come after you here? I chuckled. I don't know, but if she does, she's in for a big surprise. With Robin, I felt comfortable enough to tell her everything that transpired after I returned to my old apartment. I'm not one to keep secrets, Robin said, laughing heartily. Robin grinned broadly and said, her name's Sandra. Bring her over next week. I've got to meet her. Your wife, she's still back in Jamaica? Yeah, she's flying back Saturday. She told me to get her from the airport. I wish she waits there for ages before she figures out I'm not coming, Robin said with a grin. You seem like a fun guy, Hank. Never heard a tale like yours. So need any help settling in? I smiled. Nah, I'm good. What's the dress code here? Noticed it's pretty laid back. Yep, we keep it casual. Wear what you like, something you're used to. You'll get the hang of it. About next week, want to work half days from 8 o'clock till noon or 1 o'clock till 5 o'clock if that's better. 8 to 12's good. I'm picking Sandra up in Albuquerque tomorrow. Her plane lands at 2:30. Know a good spot to take her for dinner? Sure do, Allah's. They've got dancing too. I'll book you in and send over the address. How's 7 sound? Thanks. 7's perfect. Should have her all settled by then. You'll be fine. Dress at AAS isn't fancy, but wear a jacket and tie. Sandra should wear a dress or anything she has. It's a chill place, they don't rush you out. We sometimes take our clients there. Nice, thanks a bunch. Okay, I got to get going. All good? Sure thing. Maybe grab some flowers for Sandra though, seeing you might be all she wants, Robin laughed. I turned red at that. She, said something along those lines. Robin laughed once more. I bet she did. Thanks for dropping by. See you Monday. We rose and departed the office, saying, I'm so happy you're here, Hank. Thanks, I'm really glad to be here. See you Monday, Robin. Have a good weekend, I replied. The remainder of the day was tedious. I kept thinking about Sandra's arrival tomorrow. I did make the short, approximately 1-hour drive to the Albuquerque airport. I located the southwest region, parked close by, and then took a tour of Albuquerque's landmarks by car. I was thinking a lot about my time with Carrie and how we ended up together as I drove back to Santa Fe. I reasoned that Carrie chose me over other people because I could provide her with the best life possible. I assumed it was not because I loved her. Not really. Our marriage was good, great even at times, but there was always something lacking. Similar to her declaring her love for me. Though she never stated it, she may have in a sense. Perhaps Carrie was unsure of how to express her love for someone. Perhaps love meant to her declaring me to be hers, as if I were her property. Anyhow, Sandra set a higher standard for me. I would never go back to my relationship with Carrie. I knew that what I had with Carrie didn't feel real after spending less than a week with Sandra. I'm starting over tomorrow. That evening, I spoke with Sandra once more. Both of us were very excited and didn't think we would get much sleep. I told you what I did that day and we discussed our plans for the following evening. She then informed me that her bags were waiting for her at the front door. She shared the details of her most recent conversation with Sam, who expressed his approval of Sandra's departure while wishing her the best and promising to see to it that everything in her car was shipped. All right. Sam wasn't familiar to me, but I thought it was pretty amazing that he was okay with his wife going out with another man. I find that way of thinking to be quite peculiar. That evening, I drank 2 drinks while I watched the sunset and Santa Fe's lights come on. I could stare at this sight for eternity. I'm not the smartest, so when I unblocked Carrie, I discovered a ton of other texts were waiting. She was essentially telling me that I had to pick her up at the airport on Saturday. She expressed no regret for the mess she caused. After blocking her once more, I hit the hay. I got up too early the next morning and went to get breakfast before going shopping for more food. Even more flowers were picked up for the condo. Before long, it was midday. I got into a truck, got some food, and headed to Albuquerque. While I was driving, Sandra called to let me know she was at the airport and couldn't wait to get here. I said, laughing, that I was headed to meet her. We conversed until her flight was prepared for takeoff. Her plane touched down at precisely 2:30 and 10 minutes later it was parked at the gate. Although I could see it coming, I was forced to wait outside the restricted area with everyone else. However, I later saw her. Wearing jeans and a blouse, she peered around until she saw me waving. She walked over as quickly as she could, her smile lighting up the place. And I had her in my arms. I don't recall ever feeling better. A number of people stopped to applaud and cheer after our kiss. It was really amazing, but also a little embarrassing. It took us an additional 30 minutes to get to baggage claim and retrieve her bags. As soon as it appeared, I already grabbed a cart and loaded everything into it. All I remember of the drive home is staying near to Sandra. I informed the desk at the condo when we arrived that she would be moving in with me. With a big smile, they registered her in the system and gave her a key card. Sandra was relieved that no one had made fun of her. She had been afraid that people in the building would. Her bags upstairs were assisted by the same two young ones. She was ecstatic inside, exploring every nook and cranny before heading straight for the bedroom. We were behind schedule and catching up. Though the dinner at Aoti's was fantastic, it was nothing compared to what Sandra and I did in bed afterward. Sandra received an unexpected call that Saturday night. "Hello, it's me, Sandra. Hank has blocked my call. I tried you earlier for a ride from the airport," she said, not looking at the phone. "Carrie, why call me for a ride? Didn't I say I was moving states?" "Yes, you said an offer you couldn't say no to, right? That's what you said." "Well, I gave Sam a call. He took the time to notice me. Sandra, he told me about your offer. How are you able to accomplish that? Were we not pals?" I put my phone on loudspeaker and put it down, saying, "Sandra, how could you do that? Friends, Carrie? Maybe once, but you didn't act like it. So let me ask you this, how could you hurt Hank like that on your trip? Could you be more mean? You picked your vacation to go and cheat. How could you do that to him?" Carrie answered, "That's nothing to worry about, Sandra." I shot back, "You made it my worry, Carrie. When you told me to sleep with Hank so you could play games when you got back from Jamaica. You didn't tell me." Sandra questioned, "Why did you do it?" "That's all I wanted to," Carrie said frank. "And that's my answer to you." "I saw someone I really cared about," Sandra said. "I found him drunk and very hurt because his most loved person treated him bad and left him. I saw the man I always wanted, and since you didn't want him, I took him for me. I will always see him as mine, but unlike you, I will give him the love and care he deserves." Carrie interrupted, "Come on, are you a kid now? Do you hear yourself?" Sandra said, "Maybe, Carrie, but he's my man now. I am his woman now." I asked, "Sam told you all, did he?" "Yes, he did," Sandra answered. "You know it won't work," I cautioned. "I can still fight for him in court, no matter where he is. Hank is mine, Sandra. He loves me and only me. He will always love me and only me," Carrie maintained. I asked, "Am I on speaker? Is he hearing this?" I gave Sandra a dirty look as she turned to face me. She smiled back, sly as ever. Sandra said, "He's in the next room." He was listening. "What's he doing in there? Packing to come back?" I was wondering. "No, Carrie. He's laughing," Sandra revealed. Sandra said, "What?" "Yes, he's laughing at you. What else did you expect after the silly things you said? Get it in your head, Carrie. He's done with you. Done with your silly acts, your dumb texts, and your silly belief that he would ever want a lying, cheating wife. By the way, when's the last time you said you loved him?" "Why is it your business?" Carrie shot back, sounding offended. "And calling me names, really?" "Yes, really," I said in response. "I've told Hank all about my past. We also talked about what we hope for in the future. Guess what? We want the same things." Carrie sneered, "Oh, please. Now you sound silly." "Maybe, Carrie, but I don't care about your opinion anymore." "Not Hank and not me," I said. "Are we done here?" I've got something for you to think about, I replied. Instead of bugging Hank, just let the divorce happen. You can't stop it, but you can save yourself some trouble and money. Go and marry Sam. He doesn't mind who you're with. He actually likes the idea of open marriages and will want you to explore. Think about it. Sam has money too. It's good for you, Carrie. Think it over. Carrie objected. I don't look at Sam that way. So what? You don't have to stick to just him. Find someone you do like and be happy, I said. Carrie thought, maybe that's not a bad idea. But what if I want Hank? That's never going to happen, Carrie. You will never get Hank back. He decided that, and I agree, I said with conviction. Why not? Because of what you did to him? How and when you did it? I asked. I could never say yes to you. Hank wouldn't want you back, Carrie. You just don't get how much you hurt him, do you? You didn't think about it, did you? I went on. Stop talking like a kid, Sandra. That's what those friends of yours have got you thinking for the last 4 months, Carrie said. Listen, Carrie. It doesn't matter if you ever loved Hank. It's clear you don't love him now. You can't even remember the last time you said it because he can't either. The love was all from his side. That's over, I said. Carrie insisted. If I wasn't sure, I wouldn't be with him, but here I am. He's yours, Carrie. You should thank the stars for every moment with him. For all your days, you're the past to him, a bad dream. Let him go, then go be with Sam, I said. Carrie said, damn, Sandra, you're making my head spin. Why should I? I'm saying what you need to hear. Hank isn't for you, Carrie. Sam is. But you've got to fight for him. He has other girls. You can win, but you need to try. Fight for him, Carrie. Forget Hank, fight for Sam, I advised. I'm lost, Sandra. I'm saying, be happy, Carrie. Hank isn't your joy. It's never been him. It's Sam who makes you smile. Sam's got what you dream of. Hank doesn't. Hank tried his best, gave his all, but it wasn't what you needed. It couldn't be. But Sam, he's got more. And here's the thing about Sam, he likes when you lead. You're at my old place, right? Well, yes, I am, Carrie responded. No shock to me, Carrie. Sam wants to know about your trip. All about it. Talk about the guys you met, leave nothing out. But say it like you called the shots. They did what you wanted. Sam will like that a lot. You were the boss, I replied. Carrie said, got it. Yeah, I can do that. You pick those men, Carrie. Tell Sam the reasons in depth. He loves that. Share with him and make him yours tonight, I said. That's okay, that's sure, Carrie said. Now. This is the updated version. I get it, you're right, Hank. I'll miss him, but Sam, he's what I need, and he's rich. I'll be secure, comfy even, and I can have side flings. Yes, it's Sam, not Hank. I'm not into Sam that way, but I could be. Oh, wow, Sandra, he's perfect for me. I can win him over. But Hank, will Hank hate me? I don't want that. He's tried so hard for so long. Damn, Sandra, please take care of Hank. He was amazing in Jamaica, strong, proud, brave. Sure, look out for him, do right by him. He's worth more than I can offer. Please, Sandra, treat him well, love him. I was surprised by Sandra's tears and how the conversation turned. Don't doubt my love for Hank, Carrie. He's the only man for me, he's my dream guy. I'll love him always and beyond. I want to have his kids, Carrie, lots of them, as many as he wishes, and I won't mind because my love for him is that big. Is Sam there with you, both of you? Hear this first. I think I'm having Hank's baby. We're going to leave you and Sam, Hank and I. We're starting our own family. You guys can be the godparents if Hank says yes, but I belong to him. I'll be his wife, his kid's mom for all my days. I'll stick by him. I love this man so deeply. Oh my goodness, really? Sam's here, listening now too? You're having a baby with Hank? Wow, that's wild, Sandra shrieked. All right, he can leave me. I won't stop him. You're really pregnant? How do you know already? Asked Carrie. Yes, but I just know. I felt it that Thursday night, right when it happened. My whole body knew. The first time Hank is my one love, that Thursday. Carrie said, but you said you guys didn't, that night. I never said that, Carrie. Check your texts again. I didn't say we did because I didn't want you knowing. You didn't deserve to. But what about everything else? Your messages really hurt me too bad, Carrie. You didn't deserve what you took from Hank. He became my man that Thursday. I wanted it to be, so Carrie. I planned to be there for him, to ease his hurt and then make him mine for life if I could. And Carrie, every day I'll show him my love. Sandra was speechless. I don't know what to say. You lied to me? No, I didn't. Everything I told you was true in a way, Carrie. And Hank saw all. I sent you every word. I'm honest with Hank, everything but you told my pals. Screw them, Carrie. I never hid how much I didn't like them. I had no ties to them. They pushed you to hurt my guy, Carrie. You did it, but they egged you on. They're nothing to me, never will be. Okay, I hear you. I guess I can't whine, right? I mean, I wasn't true to Hank to begin with. What happened in Jamaica was just more of the same, but everyone saw it, so it's all good now, right? You two going to tie the knot? Is that the plan? Asked Carrie. Yes, Sandra responded. Well, okay then. I won't kick up a stink about splitting up. How about you, Sam? You cool with their plans? Sam's scratchy, distant voice could be heard. It's all good, Sandra and I talked. I'm glad she found someone for life. It's cool, really. I won't fuss over splitting up. Life's too short for all that. My way of thinking is, let's love and be happy. That made me laugh, and Carrie noticed. I scowled, Hank, are you there? And Sandra smiled. He is, Carrie, but like I said, he doesn't want to talk. He can hear you, so say whatever if you need to. I scowled and Sandra laughed. I'm not sure, Hank. Did you like any photos I sent? Did they do anything for you? Really? That's all she got? His reply to both would be a big fat no. All he said about the couple he saw was bad picture quality, and he felt nothing seeing you in them. He was over you by then, Carrie. Oh well, guess that's that then. I mean, I was likely going to leave him anyway. Maybe I was horn about it. I think I still wanted him around, but I wanted to do my thing, and he wouldn't have liked that much, so looks like you two are doing good, huh? Can we be pals maybe? I'm not mad, said Carrie. I simply shook my head at her irrational ideas. Sandra understood what I meant. You could, Carrie. No pinky swear, but maybe stop being mean to him, drop all that wild talk you've been giving him. He's not into that stuff. Yes, still mad he left me though. Move on, Carrie. You asked for it with how you acted. It was all on you, so no use crying over it now. Like you said, it's done. Let it go for good if you want to be friends with us. I back him up always. Want our friendship? Cut the nonsense and treat Hank right. All right, yes, you're right. I was mean to him. No more, man, Sandra replied. You're the one who always knows what to say. Who will I listen to now? Not those folks at work, Carrie, forget them. Talk to Sam, he's kind, smart, he won't lead you wrong, right, Sam? No way, Carrie's got to learn if she wants to stick around. So yes, I'll help her. It's up to her if she listens or not, but I hope she does, Sam replied. You got that, Carrie? Listen and learn from me, not from those friends of yours. Me. Do that, and maybe you and I can look forward to something good, Sandra continued. Oh my, Carrie exclaimed. For real? When do we start? Now, lady, get ready, I uttered. I grimaced as Sandra laughed, and Carrie laughed and said, bye. I just can't get why they think that way, Sandra, I replied. She came to sit with me. You don't have to get it, love. All we need is us. That's what counts. Are you really going to have a baby or just kidding? With a smile, she hugged me. I think I'm going to have a baby, Hank. It'll take a few weeks to know for sure, but I think so. Is that cool with you? I couldn't help but smile broadly. That's great. If it turns out that you're not, we just need to work extra hard to make it work, right?